Stan, the annuity man, has some advice for you on how to plan your annuity program. Stan, thanks for being here.
Glad to be here.
Stan, let's talk about first the concept of a guaranteed lifetime income. Is that a reality?
It is a reality. Annuities are the only product that guarantees a lifetime income regardless of how long you live. There's really two ways to look at income. The first is income now, which is self-explanatory, and then income later. And there's strategies for both.
How do you go about planning to create a portfolio that will give you that lifetime guaranteed income?
The way I determine how to put the plan together for a person is if they need income now or income later. My advice to people with annuities is you buy annuities, your own annuities, for what they will do, not what they might do. The will do is the contractual guarantee. So what you can do is you say, Stan, I have a lump sum of money, what will that provide? Or we can reverse engineer it, and you can say, Stan, I need X amount of dollars per month for the rest of my life. What would it take to provide that?
Are there minimums that you need to put into the annuity program?
Well, there's no minimums, but obviously what you put into the annuity, the reflection would be what the income stream would be.
All right. Are there specific companies that you're buying that annuity from?
Absolutely. One of the things about Stan the Annuity Man as a company is we're totally independent, represent over 100 companies. So we really don't look at a specific company for a strategy. What we do, we've developed programs that we put all of the annuities into the program. It filters out the top contractual guarantee for that person, for their specific situation.
The guarantee, is that a guarantee of the number, or is that the interest that's being guaranteed?
Well, different products could do that. If you bought a fixed annuity that just pays an interest rate, there's a fixed interest rate. But for lifetime income, the guarantee would be that number contractually that it's going to pay you for the rest of your life.
And you get there by the amount of money that you're putting in initially.
Correct. One of the things you have to remember about income with annuities, it's based on your life expectancy. So when you turn on the income stream, or when you decide to turn on the income stream, if it's income now, we're going to base it on your age right now. If it's income later, we're going to base it on when you turn the income stream on, and then that income stream is going to be based on your life expectancy. In essence, you're doing this. The life insurance company is saying, I think you're going to live to here, and you're taking that bet saying, I'm going to live till later. Now, one of the fallacies, people think that the insurance companies keep the money when you die. They don't. We structure it so that 100% of the money goes to either you or your listed beneficiaries.
Now, is there a particular age that one would want to start considering to plan for their annuity program?
Well, this is Stan the Annuity Man. I really say 40 years old. If you're 40 years old, you really should start looking at target date income plans. So if you're 40 and you say, I'm going to work to age 60, you can buy annuities that can defer and guarantee income at age 60. And I can tell you right now what that income is going to be worst case scenario. The products that are out there right now for the 40 and 50-year-olds are fantastic. There's some new products called longevity annuities, which are really leveraged annuities that will really pay you well at the end of, like for me, for instance, I'm 45 years old. I'm going to work till I'm 65, hopefully, and then sell the Stan the Annuity Man brand. But at 65, because I'm doing target date income planning, I know exactly what that number is going to be.
And this is something that you can, at that age, you can pay into on a monthly basis, just like a savings account?
You could do that. There's two ways to do it. You could do a lump sum and forget about it, or you could just say, I'm going to put in X amount per year. You could do it both ways.
What about the concept of penalties with annuities? I've heard that after, you've got to keep them at least for 6-7 years, or if you need to pull the money out and you do, there'll be penalties involved.
It depends on the annuity strategies that are out there. And we're talking about income now. Once you turn on the income stream, that is locked in. That money is going to be paid to either you or your beneficiaries, okay? With income later, the target date strategies, depending on what kind of strategy you choose, there might be surrender penalties, but at the end of the day, these are contracts. These are agreements between you and the insurance company, and you really need to put money in there that you don't plan on taking out. You plan on accessing for income in the future.
So again, there's a lot of variables when selecting an annuity program that's right for you.
Correct. And one of the things that I do is I'm going to put it in proportion to what you're trying to achieve. If you have a specific number, we'll tell you what number it will take to get there. Or if you have a plan in the future you want to do that wants to be a little bit more flexible, we can do that as well.
Stan, how can the viewer find out more about Stan the Annuity Man's programs?
Well, I would go to my website at stantheannuityman.com. I've written a book called The Annuity Stanifesto. And The Annuity Stanifesto is a 24-page book that totally explains annuities, the strategies, what the products do, the upside and the downside of them.
Very good. Thank you, Stan, for being here today.
Thank you.
We've been talking with Stan the Annuity Man on the MoneyShow.com video network.